So I've been doing since I saw Friendship on Friday, and you guys saw Thursday. Mm-hmm. I've just my road rage that I don't even really have is now just Tim Robinson voice going, really? You're gonna drive like that?
Dang, I haven't seen it yet.
Why'd you wait so long to make a right turn?
It's pretty good.
Dude.
It's pretty fucking awesome.
Did not stop laughing.
Yeah, like
the whole time.
But it's not it's not like hard laughing. You're just like giggling the whole time.
Yes.
The whole thing.
Are going like super red.
Okay, then bring down those two boys. The two boys.
Ooh.
Yeah, bring those down a little bit until it's not doing the red anymore.
Okay.
Welcome to Cleveland, America. That is all. Enjoy the show.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, all right. Hey, welcome to Cleveland, America.
It is not a serious place.
And we are back. We had to take a little break because your boy was busy. I was out doing stuff.
Busy.
And we were trying to do the live thing. I think that's done. I don't think we can do that. If we're going to do consistent, we got to just pre-record episodes.
Yeah, especially, I mean, schedule-wise, but also Sundays don't seem to hit.
Yeah, Sundays. I mean, I love it.
I do, but
People are out at brunch, man.
Yeah.
People are out doing Sunday morning
Right.
things. People aren't curling up with a cup of coffee to listen to us regale them with tales of jizz early.
Tales of jizz.
But to the 6 people that did every week,
We
Thank
like
you.
you. We love
thank you very
Appreciate
much.
you. I've been all over the place. I was in New York City. I was in California. I was in Atlanta. I was in Pennsylvania a bunch of times.
Butler.
Butler, the place where the assassination attempt happened. The more I think about that, the more I think of, wow, that definitely was some sort of psyop setup thing. Right?
I don't know if there's a more hated man in America than the dude that attempted that assassination. For any reason you want to think, he fucked up. I'm going to leave it at he just fucked
He
up.
tried to assassinate our king.
oh my God.
Your Lord and Savior.
Should we get right to Jimmy's fucking
back.
addiction?
We're back.
Jimmy's got an addiction.
Jimmy's got an addiction.
Heroin.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. All this, yeah. I traveled, I'm funny.
Alex
whatever,
Jones
it's
muscle
hard to make
pills.
a living doing comedy. Jimmy has a confession.
Oh, I have an addiction, and I wish it was heroin. It's so much sadder. I am hardcore addicted.
Bring your microphone on the other side of that thing.
This thing?
Yeah.
Is this better?
Yeah.
You look like you're ordering at Chipotle.
Yeah. I'm addicted to claw machines. Like, if there's a claw machine in a bar where you can win, like, a stuffed animal, I'm putting all my cash in my wallet in there. To the point where I have to be like, hey, bartender.
How much did you spend last night doing it?
I won a bunch.
I didn't say how much did you win. I didn't ask you how much you won. I asked you how much did you spend.
Probably like $60.
6D? 60?
6D.
50.
$50.
50. Yeah.
And how many times do you win?
4.
And what did you win?
Just stuffed animals from.
Can you
claw
put a
machine.
price on
50
memory, really?
Yeah, $50 worth of stuffed animals?
Yeah, and then last
No,
week.
it's
then he didn't
actually
keep 'em.
worth it.
No, I don't want to keep them because I'm not a retard. I'm not gonna like carry around a stuffed animal at the bar and be like, my name's Jimmy.
So you spend 55. You just love the thrill of the
Yeah, I
catch.
just love the
Are you
thrill of
catch and
the
release claw machine guy?
Yeah, you know, catch and release claw machine. Oh, and then last week I went to 16-bit and I probably spent like $40 on the claw machine. And I won a
Wow.
Mario and a Luigi. If you guys saw my story last weekend, I won, but I got the thing stuck on the arm. And, like the little claw thing. It was bullshit.
Do you have like an autistic
So you didn't
meltdown
win.
when that happens?
Uh,
Start like
yeah,
banging it and like
a little bit.
ripping your hair out of
I
it.
started punching
Yeah,
myself in the head. But it's real sad, dude.
Yeah.
Like one time I went to this place called Round One in
I know round one.
yeah.
They have the big ones there. Those ones
yeah.
are fun.
Yeah, they have like the Japanese style ones,
Yeah.
and you can win like PVC like anime characters there.
I'm-
And, oh
Hell yeah.
boy, if I can win a ceramic Goku, I spent $100.
Do they have any big titty anime
Yeah,
ones?
you can win big titty anime girls.
Nice.
You win
That's
everything.
sick.
And I probably spent like $150. Like I was like a gambling addict was going back and refilling my PowerPoint card.
Wow.
The fact that
It's
this.
a real
At
problem.
least gambling, you could maybe get money back.
Right.
Yeah, you know what? I don't like gambling at the casino. But oh man, if like I could cut myself off, I could be like, all right, I lost $50 at the casino. Whatever. Let's go get drunk. I'm done.
I won like $300 at the casino a couple weeks ago.
My fucking brother went there with my sister-in-law last night. My sister-in-law won $1,000, and
awesome.
my sister-in-law's friend I think won $1,500.
Damn, hand pay. Hand pay.
Jack Casino downtown.
Yeah.
Which they really didn't. They needed to think harder about the name of that casino. If you ask me.
Where's the?
You can't come anywhere in there, really. Not without getting arrested.
I like going there at night because there's no rules. One time, it was Julian Airy's birthday, and she got bottle service at Velvet Dog.
Yeah.
And
I remember that night.
Yeah, she took a bottle with her.
Yeah.
Just stuck it in her purse, and we brought it into the Jack Casino.
And just drank it.
And we were just drinking it out in the open, like at like the slot machines and stuff. You know, there's so many cameras. They for sure saw us.
Yeah.
Didn't say a word.
Yeah.
But Adam Bartolomucci vaped one time, like an e-cig, not even weed. Hit his little fucking e-cig.
And they're like, "Get out of here!"
Yeah, they're like, "What the fuck are you doing in here?" I'm like, "Dude, we have an open bottle of liquor that you guys don't seem to care about."
Do e-cigs even exist anymore?
And whatever, little fucking vape.
Yeah,
tobacco.
Okay. E-cigs were like the laser disc of vaping. Those
Yeah,
were
like
very
the
came and went.
ones.
Like they just didn't really catch on. Got mowed over by the Juul.
Yup.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, a little Juul.
Yeah, little Jewel. And my girlfriend wakes up out of like dead sleep in a panic. Where's my vape? Where's my vape? Like slapping all around the bed for it, and it fell down the back of her pants.
Bro, the
It
vape
was like down in her butt crack.
you can rest assured whenever someone loses a vape, it is gone forever, but it is also no further away from them than 3 feet ever.
Yeah.
But it's gone forever until I find it. That's like the reason I'm the world's greatest lover is I can never not find someone's vape.
Always find the vape.
Always find the vape.
Can't find the click, can find the vape.
That's all that matters.
Hey!
One out of two
This
is good.
generation that vapes is more nicotined up than like the boomer generation that's thought like smoking was like healthy for you.
I think it's like energy drinks to like coffee. I think
I don't know. I think
I don't know. I don't think so. I think like
people
those
vape a lot.
people
dude.
smoked a lot too.
Dude,
though.
look at
Yeah,
them
people
like-
smoked
compared to
on
us
fucking
now.
airplanes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Doctors
like
smoked in
Doctors
doctors'
were
offices.
smoking in hospitals, delivering babies.
That's crazy. They were like, yeah, smoke in the hospital as long as you go in like the stairwell.
Crazy
it's
work.
fine.
Crazy work. I don't think vapes are great for you, obviously, but I think it's like there's probably a lot of other shit in there that like nicotine, tobacco. At least you could argue came from the earth. Whatever the
Yeah,
fuck's
if
in
you
vape
smoke, like,
is
pure, like homegrown. Like I just grew tobacco, and it's
yeah.
probably not that bad for you. No more than like weed.
Jimmy, I'm so bummed out that your addiction story didn't involve any substances that involved like needed Narcan.
Nope.
Your
I
big
told you it
addiction
was
was a
sad.
claw
I wish it
machine.
was heroin.
It wasn't even sad.
Heroin
it was a Pixar
is sad.
movie.
What?
No,
There's
no,
nothing
my-
sad about dropping $55 to win 4 disposable
Yeah, it's
stuffed
sad.
animals.
It's a true addiction. Like I'm ashamed of
I
it.
call it. We're back. I call it a
we are
passion,
back.
Jimmy. That's not an addiction. That's a passion.
I mean,
It'll
and
consume
you're
you.
kinda good at it, so that's good.
Yeah, dude. I'd
So
like.
good.
But those like the ones at like round one, the big ones are very fun, and I'm pretty good at the bigger ones.
But
And,
they're not a ripoff.
Jimmy was
Yeah.
a woman with you when you used these claw machines.
Oh, it was like a whole group of people.
but
it
you
was-
weren't like on a date or you weren't
No,
with a
no,
chick or anything.
no.
That's what you got to do. Then it doesn't make
Yeah.
it sad. That's your fucking
Jimmy
superpower.
did kind of have a girl come out to see him on Monday.
What?
Yo.
Yeah, we're just friends. Just
Okay.
a friend.
That face.
I don't date. Remember?
I
don't
know,
date.
I know.
Neither
don't
do
get
I.
laid.
Why do you think that is? Let's actually give our reasons why Jimmy doesn't get laid.
I would like to like constructive criticism.
Constructive
How
cri-
His
how
claw
date him?
machine addiction is consuming him, and he
Yeah,
can't.
like it'd be cute at first. It's like, oh, you won me a stuffed animal, and then it's
You're like, shut up! I gotta win more.
yeah, like that's what it turns into.
just burying her in fucking like
Like,
Pokemon
I
stuff
starts
with
talking
animals.
to another dude.
Yeah.
So I just did completely
The focus on
the
yeah.
claw machine.
There's actually, what is that movie where, or it's like a movie or a TV show where, it's The Office, where Toby tries to win Pam
that thing. He
that thing.
spends the whole episode doing it.
And then he finally does, and she's like, "Oh, that's cute. Give it to your daughter."
Yeah, that's what it is.
I think one of the things that you do that sabotages you with women is you are a little contrarian to the point of failure.
Like
Dude,
like the
you
chick
live and
will.
die by the bit.
So like you
And
just
you're
like
dying. Live by it.
thrive, my
Yeah.
man, thrive. I've never watched Jimmy talk to women
Yeah,
really
same, I
beyond
don't.
like from just the stage. But what do you?
That's also part of it.
Yeah,
no
maybe
comment.
talk to more women.
No, Jimmy. I mean, I don't. I'm not seeing this man's strategy. But like, if you're contrarian, just for the sake of conversation, let's say I'm a chick and I'm like, let's just say, like, I really like Star Wars. You're like, yeah, but Darth Vader was gay, right? Like, is that what you mean? Like, or like, yeah, but I mean, like, Star Trek's
Something
better.
like that, but it's
Yeah.
usually more like Alex Jones was right kind of stuff.
Yeah. If you bring up politics around me, I will say. The
Oh, do you
opposite,
just go like edge?
just
You go
to-
edgelord with
just
it.
to fuck with you. No, but I mean, like, okay, if you're a Republican, you're like, Donald Trump is like, I'm gonna be super liberal. But if you're super liberal, which is like most of the people I hang out with, because I actually am like very liberal.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just be that? Why don't you just be yourself rather than try and argue?
Well, I
Because
don't like
you
when
fear-
people, I don't
It's probably
like
an
when people
anxiety
kill
thing.
the vibe.
I think you're afraid to have a real
hold on,
conversation.
Say that again.
I don't like. I never killed the vibe.
You don't want to kill the vibe, dude. You are the vibe
Corkies?
killer. Corkies. Yeah, like,
Corkies?
although he did get everybody going with the Monster Mash this past week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy. Because then you set the vibe.
I
Because
just
everyone's
don't
like, this guy's
talking about
singing.
politics, and I hate when we're in a group setting.
I think
We're
you
all
don't like
arguing.
having to actually connect with a woman conversationally. Is I think what it might be. Not to get Dr. Phil on you.
A little bit, but that's just like people.
That's just
You're like, that's not a
not
woman.
gender
Yeah.
specific.
Yeah, it's not gender specific.
It all depends. Also, Jimmy, like I'm not saying like you have to fall in love with every woman you have a casual conversation with, but if I know anything about women, it's they love being disagreed with just for the sake of conversation. That's one that's going to move
Right.
you along.
They love just when you take it so far that they're actually become angry at you and don't want to talk
Well,
to you
there
anymore.
is them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, no,
a lot of
they're
women
out
I've been
there,
doing kind of
yeah,
like
but,
like the only way you get forward with there are women that do like this man's making me fucking angry. Now I must touch him carnally. Like there's that.
Not that kind of way, though.
Or
Not
Alex
like
Jones doesn't get you wet?
no, not like contrarian.
Yeah, I don't know.
What, your pussy isn't wet?
1776. Yeah. I just go up to girls. I'm
What
like,
are you, gay frog?
I'm gonna go 1776 on you.
You're-
We the people.
Tell
Maybe-
me, as a woman, what would you say Jimmy
Give me-
can
give me
work on?
dating
Get
advice.
taller, Jimmy.
Damn.
I'm kidding. I'm not a.
Did not sound like get her another. And this is why I hate women.
No, I would agree. Like just the immediate, just like middle
That kid
school,
taller is
elementary
gonna
school,
fuck with me
like
all
little
day.
boy arguing like with a girl. That's just annoying.
All right,
That's all.
All right. You
So
guys make me sound
contrarian.
like an
Yeah.
incel. I'm not.
No,
You're not.
No,
But that's
but
like,
you
Jimmy,
are.
that's
It's
our
not
point.
like every woman. I do that. I do that a lot.
Yeah, Jimmy.
That's with everybody. Though.
But
No, it is,
You do
it
it with
is.
everybody, but like there are women that are like being nice to you, and like I see like interest, and then you're like, well, let me burn this to the ground.
Maybe it's an anxiety thing.
I feel like
You just do that with everyone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People say I'm a defensive person.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, yeah,
Very.
yeah.
Like I can't be open.
You're very defensive.
Yeah.
That's why you do what you do.
Yeah. Do you remember when you guys were at we were at Funhouse?
Yeah, and me and Mary were giving you a rundown on why you're a piece of shit.
Yeah. And then Samantha Archul told me like the same thing, like verbatim, just like coincidentally, and I was like, "Is it me? Am I not perfect?"
It's me. I'm the problem.
You're
I'm
so
sorry.
funny, and you're so like you are adorable. Like, and you could be finding like if that. I know that's like not your goal, but like you could be doing better with women, but you kind of push it too far.
Because I'm a defensive person.
Yeah.
Bah.
Do you
But what are you
want me
defending
to be
against? Like, what are you
honest?
defending?
I hate myself. I don't want to date. I hate myself too much.
Well, then I think we solved that problem. Right? No, Jimmy.
Now we're getting real. Now
Getting
it's
real.
it's not
Why do you hate
funny.
yourself so much?
Oh, I don't know. You don't hate. You guys don't just.
Oh,
don't
I
wake
hate
up
myself.
Now, Jimmy-
yeah.
and hate yourself.
The self-destructive self-hatred angle will get you laid. Whether it's with the women you are going to want to get laid with, I don't know. But there's a market.
There is
for
a
that.
market for that.
There's a market for that.
I just like rather pay for it. I like.
There's also a market for that.
When's the last time you paid for it?
I only bought a prostitute one time when I was like 22, when back pages were a thing.
Okay.
You know, like you weren't curious.
Did she find you defensive?
She did not. She was nice.
Oh.
You never bought a prostitute off Backpage?
Not off a back page.
Okay, whatever.
Philippines.
It was
They didn't have that
I
there.
was like, "Is this real?" And I was like, "She's hot." I was 22, and I had money at the time.
Was she hot? She matched the photos.
Yeah.
Okay,
Her
good.
photos were real. Yeah.
That's good. That's
Her
good.
photos were real.
Can we ask how much you paid?
It was like $200.
That's not too bad.
Not a lot. It was reasonable. I was
Yeah.
22.
I've done like massage parlors. I got
I
those.
chickened out.
You did?
I chickened out.
Oh.
Why?
I was in Vegas, and me and my buddy Ehab. He doesn't listen to this, but his fiance would be really mad if she heard this story.
Why you say his
So I'm
name?
gonna say his real name, Ehab
Oh.
Rizek. My best friend.
So glad we're not doing this live.
No, dude, leave it in. He's not gonna listen. We were in Vegas, and we were hyped up. We were like, we're gonna go to a massage parlor. We're gonna hand jobs. It's legal. And then we got there. We went like during the day, which I guess that's not what you're supposed to do. You don't want like the day
You don't want the
shift.
day shift, yeah.
Yeah, because one very, very old Chinese lady came out. She was like 110 years old.
But she would have given you the best hand job
That's
you
what
ever
we said,
had.
because she's been doing it since the
Yeah.
Silk Road.
I went to one in near Buffalo, New York, and like I had been to a massage parlor before, so I know like the getting's good because there ain't more girls coming out, and there's 3 of us, and so the first girl that came out was like this like cute, kind of pretty busty for an Asian chick, and I was like, that's my girl, and then there's like one that was like more middle aged, and then an old lady, and my one friend ended up with the old lady, and he's like, I came, but I didn't feel anything.
Aww.
Like emotionally, didn't feel anything.
She came out and
I
she
mean,
was
what-
like, I'm the only one here. I take you one at time. And then
Still,
If you
go
guys were
first.
like, no,
we
together.
were like, no thank you.
We have to hold hands while you do it.
And then she just does like some like Shang-Chi like hand
yeah,
job with both of you.
Dude, she probably would have like rearranged my chakra, dude.
Yeah.
Got all the negative energy out.
It's a very Jimmy heavy episode.
It is.
This is a very special episode of
I love
Cleveland
it.
America with Jimmy. We're learning a lot.
Yeah, you're just
Wait, can we do a dating show for Jimmy?
Yes.
Another problem is I never make a move.
Yeah.
That's another
You don't
problem.
have
Are
to
you
make
afraid?
a move.
What?
Like,
You afraid to?
Yeah, I have rejection issues.
but I
You'll
feel
kiss
like there-
every boy.
Yeah, all right, but that's a bit where it's like,
Pretend it's a
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess pretend.
there's a fine line of like me. Like, do you think this? It's like, oh man, I don't want to like make a move and then have somebody in like the scene be like, oh yeah.
bit. Well, then don't kiss a comic.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking.
Ugh, you can kiss me,
I
Jimmy.
guess.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Well, he has kissed me.
Jimmy,
many
like
times.
you don't have to
I'm real
make.
consent heavy. I don't like
Yeah,
hooking
no,
up
there's
with drunk people
That's
either.
That's all very good.
Yeah,
There's
it's-
all. That's all.
That's Jimmy. That's the problem we have is everything.
That's
about
your
behavior.
problem. You
No, no,
don't
no.
like hooking
Well,
up with drunk bitches.
and you're also
No, you
drunk
play
all the time.
You're a man that's deserving of love and connection,
Thank you, Pam.
being into consent and all these other things, which is why when we see you run a fucking conversation in the ground on purpose, it's like, come on, man, like you deserve better for yourself.
But maybe he's
I
just
get
not into
bored
it.
Easy too.
Yeah.
Do you guys not get bored easy?
I
When
think-
he's
I don't
talking,
think-
you're just like shut.
Jimmy, I relate very closely to
Jimmy's
everything you're saying right
selling
now.
himself real heavy.
I think you fear. I think
Real
you.
what?
heavy.
I think you fear success when it comes to women, and I think when a
And
conversation's going
Oh,
well.
and in life.
Yeah.
I mean, I laugh
Yeah.
at both watching
Have you
both
done
happen.
ever
but-
gone to therapy?
It's never worked for me.
Have you
Well,
ever
clearly.
gone to therapy and taken it serious?
I think so. I didn't like my last therapist. Like
Well,
you
that's
guys
a
have
thing
gone to
too.
Therapy,
Yeah.
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I've like
Yeah.
fired
All right.
like 4 of my
when
therapists.
you're in therapy, does your therapist talk back and give you like advice on like,
Sometimes.
how to like?
My most successful therapist was more of like a conversation.
Yeah.
Like it was very conversational, and like I would tell her stuff, and then she would explain, like ask questions and like learn more about me, and then be like,
Mine did not.
See, mine
like,
did
like
not.
kind of unravel.
She just wanted me
all
to
my
talk.
Thoughts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't fucking know what to say.
Exactly. Like
I didn't like mine.
I feel
Yeah,
like-
I had a therapist like that. We
yeah.
just talk for like an hour and they stare blankly.
Yeah.
And they just like they're
No, I don't
they're
like
listening.
That. That's
And
Like,
then
I can
at the
do that
end,
to
they
myself.
kind of go over the notes. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
you were half listening.
Yeah.
You can't just listen to somebody talk for like 60 minutes and
Oh, I'm
then
glad I've had good therapists.
retain everything.
No, it's there's. I had one therapist, and I opted you could pick the gender of your therapist, and the one therapist I picked happened to be a trans
Non-binary.
male.
No, I was gonna say non-binary.
Yeah, no, it's trans male, and I go, in my head, I go, that's a very interesting experience. I was like, let's try that, and this trans male proceeded to listen to everything I was talking about in a way that I could tell they were just going to turn around and text the group chat about it, because they were just listening, and then I would tell them a story, and then I could see him go like, oh yeah, that's what you tell her. Yeah, that's what
Oh,
you want
no.
to tell. I go,
Oh man.
you're just starting out doing this shit, aren't you?
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
right.
I didn't realize I'm like, like the barber college where like I was like, you're really cutting
Jimmy,
your
can I
teeth on me right
therapize you a
now.
little bit?
Yes.
All right. I am not a trained therapist, but I think you have the self-hatred that you have comes from some insecurities.
Very
And-
insecure.
Yeah. But I think you can overcome those insecurities. I think you just got to figure out what they stem from and kind of confront why you feel like you don't matter
Or deserve love.
You're not great. Or you don't feel love.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It is a lot of work,
My
but-
first instinct is always to run away.
Okay, because you're avoidant.
Yes.
Yes. So, what are you running away from?
Everything, responsibility, fear.
But you are a responsible adult. You've told us that.
I am
You're
very
proud of that.
responsible. I'm so responsible.
Do you want a relationship, Jimmy?
What?
Would you like a
I don't know,
relationship?
man. It's like because I want to make something out of comedy.
Yeah.
It's like
Do you want to dump clips in a hot chick?
Or dump clips into YouTube. Which one do you want?
Both. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want out
All
of
right.
life.
Well, then I think that's your first step.
Yeah.
Is to figure out exactly what you want. And then
This was helpful.
I think so. I
He
think
didn't
you're
even
on the right
ask.
track.
It's a fascinating episode.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I think you have to figure out what you want and then start
And Jimmy,
little baby steps to work towards that goal.
whatever you want for yourself is what we want too for you,
And you deserve it.
as long as it's legal and consensual.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which he's big on.
Heavy
Real
on it.
big on consent.
Jimmy, heavy consent, Kilius.
Did you guys have the date rape guy talk to you in school?
Oh, I was like,
no, I was
what?
too old for that.
No,
I was like,
Hey, Tommy,
yeah.
we're the same age. You didn't have that guy come in and talk to your class
No.
about like the dangers of date rape
Nope.
and consent?
Sure did not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would come in and he'd be like, "Hey, I want to talk to you guys about a heavy topic." Oh, and it was like in his.
And then would he just play the Sublime song?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and then he would ramble about date rape, and we were kind of like, "Yeah, that goes in like the no shit category."
Right, yeah,
Like,
no.
How
old are
for
you, Jimmy?
you,
Wait.
but there's some people that are like,
Wait a
Well,
minute.
it's like it's just like if you hook up.
I bought her dinner.
He's like if you hook up drunk, that's considered date rape. Even if you guys like are buzzed and both drunk and consent, you can't give. It was like really weird. It was also during history class, like not health class, which was another.
That is-
What?
That's a weird.
Was he dressed
Yeah.
like
That was
Abraham
your
Lincoln when he
teacher,
gave
like,
you the
admitting
fucking
to some
talk?
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just your teacher.
I don't think that
saying, "I
he even there was like a permission slip.
Right.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
we're gonna be talking about this topic.
This is
Because
like-
consent's
It was
important.
like-
This
a
guy's
very
trying to beat some
non-
allegations, and he's like, "You guys
Yes.
got anything you can,
Just a bunch of 14-year-olds
And
that have
then-
never even been to
and then
fucking
this guy
Outback
would talk
Steakhouse.
About, he would tell women not to masturbate with like carrots or broom handles or hot curling iron.
Well,
Okay.
especially a hot curling iron.
Yeah,
Don't use your air.
because you could die from the trauma, Tommy.
Ow, Jesus fucking Christ.
You
Man, I don't
penetrate
know.
yourself and hemorrhage and bleed out, and we were like, "This has gotten so off." topic.
Tommy, have you ever used anything weird to masturbate?
A brush as a kid for sure.
Brush
like
handle?
The under, not the
Not
part,
the nozzle.
the other
Yeah,
end.
yeah, yeah.
The handle.
You got to be
Yeah,
careful
for
with
sure.
that. That's
I know.
This whole thing.
I
You can
know.
puncture yourself in
That
Kelsey Cook has a very funny story about how that's how she found out that she has a
there's AIDS.
latex allergy because she tried masturbating with a hairbrush handle,
That's fucking funny.
and then her fucking pussy seized up.
Oh no! Ow.
Did you get like stuck?
Yeah,
Did it just,
I don't remember exactly how the story goes, but it's she's told the story a bunch of times.
Yeah, I
on
think
stage
every
and
girl
stuff, yeah.
used a brush at some
Yeah.
point.
That's the one thing about like being a boy is like, I know there's some guys that like fuck couch cushions and stuff like that. The craziest thing I ever did was I filled a Ziploc bag with Vaseline, and then we had.
Finish it.
I hate myself for this. Okay, so we had one of those houses with the like the vacuum system in the house. So,
Oh no!
like,
Oh no! Oh no! Okay.
So I put the Vaseline sandwich bag in the hole and then stuck my dick in there. And then luckily my dick didn't fit, so nothing bad happened.
My dick was too big for
Well,
that.
and so that was good. It did suck the Vaseline back right down though.
No.
It's the most
Ew, that's probably
MacGyver.
Vaseline
It's the most
just-
MacGyver shit I've ever heard in my life.
But then we got a above ground pool, and that had a much bigger tube, and my dick fit in there. And I didn't like full jack off, but it was like a like the penis pump from Austin Powers.
Yes.
And it made my dick so engorged.
Did it feel good?
It, like for a while, and then it's like, oh, I think it might have did a little too long, and it kind of hurts now. But
Pool.
whatever.
pool.
You abuse your dick when you're a kid, you know.
What else? What'd you use your dick with?
Just my hand.
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah,
Nothing weird.
I've used a fleshlight once.
I'm
That's
trying to
not
think.
weird.
Like,
That's-
I'm trying to think what I ever.
Was
yeah.
it a specific one?
No,
Oh, okay.
it was just like a normal one. I didn't like
A generic
I was
pussy?
roommates with my brother, and he kept leaving his fleshlight in the shower, and I'm like, dude,
That's not okay.
stop
God.
doing that.
Dude, I had a roommate that would just leave it on his fucking desk.
Yeah, like,
No.
you gotta put that away, man. That's, we don't need to be
Guys.
seeing that.
And I didn't like it. I felt shameful. I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
I've
I'm
used
gonna-
like a pocket pussy. Like
I'm gonna throw it away. What do I do with this?
I also
now?
don't like to have to clean it
Yeah.
afterwards. Like that's horrible.
Yeah, dude. Even using just like coconut oil, it's like the cleanup is
That's
pretty
fine.
considerable, and it's like unless you're a complete animal, it's like well, I'll go do laundry anyways.
Coconut oil, you can just rub.
Yeah, coconut oil will usually like absorb.
Yeah.
After a while.
Yeah, but it's still
But
like
there's still like cummy
it is-
coconut oil.
well, yeah,
dude,
common
no, it's like
coconut oil.
I'm going through the shit way too quickly, man. I already got to re up on another can of it.
It's
and-
expensive, but it's the best.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, my jack off budget really isn't that wild, so it's fine.
If it
I
was
started my
expensive-
day. There's a documentary on the fall of Brett Favre, the quarterback, which like it's,
what a pivot.
yeah.
What a jump.
Well, because basically like the whole thing's about how
Have you
he.
seen his dick?
No, is it big?
No.
Oh no.
Did I text you about this yesterday?
No.
I texted about this is so fucking funny.
Brett Favre stick?
Because he sent basically this is why I brought it up is he's one of the most celebrated quarterbacks in the NFL history, and he was also just a piece of shit where like he was texting some chick that was like a sideline reporter for the New York Jets. She was like an influencer before that was a thing in like 2005. She was a very good looking chick. She would be kind of be like a stadium experience sort of like on screen talent person. And she never met him in person. He got her number from an employee of the team, and he would like text her and ask her to come over to his hotel room, and he would just bother her on MySpace messages when that was a thing. And finally, he just sent her a dick pic unsolicited.
I forgot how bad.
And I was like watching it, and the only thing I took away from this whole documentary is I text my one buddy. I go, hey man, I'm watching this documentary. I go, did Brett Favre have an average sized hog? And he replied immediately. He goes, yep. He goes, looked a couple yards short of a first down, if you know what I mean. And I was like,
the group chat.
Whenever I open it, it doesn't come. But like, he's also got gigantic hands. So like,
he's like 6'2", 230.
but
Like he's
also
a big
not
dude.
Not hard.
He's not even hard, and he sent a flash.
Great pick of Brett Favre's dick!
I'm gonna see.
Exclamation
This is-
point!
Send
Exclamation
it to the
point!
group chat.
Yeah, this is like
Jimmy
pretty
really
early
wants
on when you.
That's
He
not
probably
hard.
sent
Why
that
would
from a
you take
Motorola
that?
Razor. Like
Why
we
would
didn't
you
have
t-
iPhones yet.
But why would you take
Yeah, it's
that?
like a pixelated.
Because he
fucking-
clearly had done it with other chicks and it worked.
But it wasn't even hard, is what I'm saying.
But he's like, when you're a professional athlete, no one has ever said no to him.
Oh.
So you don't have to take like
I
glamour
understand.
shots of your dick.
You should.
And then
You
like,
still should.
and then so like I followed that up. I watched.
All right, coming to the fishing hole, Brett Favre's dick. I
Yeah,
sent this dick pic more than I've ever sent my dick pics.
something about
You're
creepy.
gonna get
so
canceled.
bad.
You're gonna get canceled. Like, no. That's
so
Brett Favre's
bad.
dick. It's
Something
not mine.
about number 4 quarterbacks and creepiness in football, man. You just can't get away from it. And then I followed up the Brett Favre documentary, which I watched a documentary that Vice makes called Dark Side of the Cage, which is about MMA fighters, which they profiled the MMA fighter named War Machine who nearly beat Christy Mack to death. And I just was like,
Oh yeah, fuck that guy.
I like turned it off. I go, this is a great morning of woman respecting I'm like taking in right now. And I was like, I just felt
Boat
fucking. It's real round.
In water?
Yeah, the head's real like it's real.
It
It almost looks like a football
a
helmet.
military helmet, like an
Yeah.
old
What
timey
if that
military
is
helmet.
hard?
It's wide.
If that's hard, that's a problem.
Here's the thing: Brett Favre's hand's probably considerably larger.
His hand is
He's got a giant
foul.
hand, yeah.
I don't like
so
that.
maybe by
Oh,
as
are you
far
a hand
as
lady?
It's just big,
A
and,
lot
but
of
not
girls
good.
don't like or are really into hands, but like not that kind of hand. He's got meat.
don't mind me.
Scared? Oh, you scared me. I
Cracking
thought
my
you were.
knuckles here.
No, he just.
Just looking
it
at
doesn't
that
look like a human
flaccid
hand.
Favre cock.
It does not.
That hand's not
It's
human.
not a great. It's not a great.
That's an animal, so I'm not into
There's
that
a
one.
there's a lot of reasons I don't send dick pics, and that's just one of them right there, boys and girls.
Oh yeah, if you send a dick pic, all of her friends have seen it.
I get like when I do get sent nudes from women, I go. I was like, I hope this is not a transactional. Like I have to send one back because I don't really want to do that.
You don't like sending dick pics?
Never have.
Oh, never. Oh. Me neither.
Like no, like
me
no, like I'll get sent nudes, every now and then from chicks. I was like,
You
thank
say
you,
nice?
thank you so much. Yeah, I just go,
Sometimes
thank you.
I'll take a dick.
I reply,
Like, I sent one to Kara. Well,
Just thumbs up.
when I was
I
in
did.
when I was in California, I sent like Kara a good dick pic, and I was like, that was a good one. That was a good one. I'm very-
she just thumbs it up.
No, she woke up with like
thumbs
hard
it up.
eyes.
Oh, okay,
and, like, and she's like, because it was like 3 hours ahead. But I'm
Yeah.
like,
She
or
ha emoji.
no, she said it made her horny.
I don't.
So,
I
that's why I
like,
love her.
Then I'm sure
when I
that's
have
the
been asked for
truth.
dick pic, I just go. I don't do studio recordings, only live shows. So
Jimmy, have you ever sent a dick pic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. I was told I have a B+ dick.
Ooh.
Hey, I'll take
Wait,
it.
did you pay for that rating? Did you pay for that rating?
No.
he wants an A+ dick, is where the self hatred comes from.
Yeah.
No, dude.
B's good though. B is more than passing.
B. I've never paid for a dick rating.
Honor roll, dick.
That's
Merit roll
Yeah,
dick.
dude, merit
If
roll
you would
dick.
like your
I'll
dick
take
rated.
it. I'll take merit roll.
Tommy will rate your dick. What are they? $25?
Yes,
No,
actually, yes.
I think I'd be able to like look you in the
$80?
eye though. If you
After
give me a
rating your dick?
sincere dick
Oh,
rating.
it'll be sincere. Yeah.
That's what you want, though. You want a sincere.
No,
one.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
not from like a good friend of mine.
You're like,
That,
I don't.
I have to
You're like, I don't want my good friend to tell me what my dick.
I,
Yeah.
I do. I would love a good friend to be like, that's a good dick.
Oh, but
That's
then,
a good dick
but
right
then
there.
it's just like we have to podcast every Sunday. And I'm like, yeah, I paid her $25 to tell me what she thinks of my dick.
Well, then you should have gotten on.
I'm
early
trying
when
to
it was
think-
Only 15.
Right.
Only
have
like
you done that a lot?
Yes.
What was the best dick?
The
you
best
and the
dick?
worst.
Yeah, the best and the worst. How do you do it? Like
To be
what-
What's
honest
your
with
favorite
you-
part of a dick? Like what
Yeah.
what
Balls.
do you look for? Balls.
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 I love balls.
that is
Balls.
not shocking.
That's a
Isn't the word? I'm like,
wild-
wow, okay.
You're,
Balls.
it's not even.
I like big balls.
But like loving balls over the dick is amazing. Like that's I didn't even
Yeah. I
like it.
I don't think I've ever sent a balls pic.
Balls feels like the tits
I
of
will
the man.
if in a rating if somebody is asking for one and they don't send it with balls, I will comment saying I would.
I would like to see the balls.
I would have
Really
liked
like,
to see your balls. In
Don't
this.
be gay. Show me those balls.
Show those
bro.
balls
Look
next
for it,
time.
Balls.
Density.
Like real dense balls.
I don't even know what that means.
That makes me think of the South Park. where
I missed this so much.
Oh, I know. It just wasn't the same in my house. It's better here.
It's also been like about.
Bill, I know we
I don't
have
know,
to
balls are
adhere to
good.
trying
Do you
to
have,
capture
do you
that.
have like a method? Is it like when you send in like a Pokemon card to get like rated?
Oh no! Okay, no. I will go
B
through.
grading.
Yeah, like how do I get a CG DC-10 dick rating.
Well, no, your dick has to be something that okay, the rating is going to be specific to me. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm going to sit on that dick, is that going to be a good one or not? Just by looking at it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? If it's too small, like, I wouldn't even enjoy it. Or if it's, like, way too big where I'm like, I can't sit on that dick.
What's too small and what's too big?
Well, it really depends. I mean, big. Hold on. What's average? Do we have a.
Average?
That's not average. That is not
Average.
This is the biggest.
That's too. That's. Dude, guys.
Okay, this is average.
Yeah. Yeah, average is probably like this, right? So like.
Oh, yeah.
Average is like this. So.
No, so average. I think like the worldwide average is like 5 inches or something like that.
How many is.
Jimmy,
Let me
look it up.
produce.
Yeah, produce. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, put these all next to.
Wait, this is too. Okay. I
That
definitely
too wide?
couldn't. This one could not fit. I'm sorry, guys. That
Fucking coward.
maybe the mouth.
Not with that attitude.
Not with that. Maybe I got a lot of.
Average penis size is 5.2 inches.
5.2.
Worldwide or American?
I think that's worldwide.
Worldwide penis. That.
Girth is an average girth circumference of an erect penis is about 4.6 inches.
Wait, how many inches? Wait, what?
That's like the
Circumference?
circumference
Oh,
all the way around, yeah.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, like if you were talking about
Okay.
like diameter.
Yeah,
it's
that's-
probably like 2 inches.
Two.
Yeah,
Okay,
like the
that's
length
okay,
across.
that makes more sense. Okay, whew,
A
that scared
micro
me.
penis is the length of 3.67 inches. Sorry, pants.
Or smaller.
Wait,
You know what? I gotta go. Yeah, we're gonna call this.
how many
Before you go-
inches is this?
That's probably 6 to 7 inches.
Okay,
Probably 7.
6.5.
this is
That's a good length.
that's a good length. That's a good length.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
good
a
length.
good length and I feel like a good girth.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
I feel like that'd be very, very accommodating for y'all.
Yeah. It might be. That's kind of thick.
Wait, that's not true.
That's
The
not true.
standard 12-ounce White Claw can is generally 4.83 inches.
This?
More than 4.
No.
If
Is that
this is
that's-
4.8, then
No,
that's
because
great,
okay,
guys.
so a CD is 5 inches. That's probably 5 inches.
If that's 4 inches,
If that's 4 inches,
That's
damn.
5 inches.
Okay.
I
no,
think that's 5
misread that.
inches.
I misread that. I think that's like a normal can, like a Budweiser.
I mean, I can
Yeah.
probably go find
Yeah.
a ruler right
White
now.
A White Claw also uses tall, slim cans, which is approximately 6.1 inches. So
Okay,
this is
yeah, yeah.
This
So
is like
that's
6.1 inches.
Yeah, that's pretty. And what's average?
I don't think
5
I got this
something?
girth, but I think I got this length.
Yeah, no, the girth is probably that's too much. That's
That's a
it's
girth.
nice. It's good. It's good, but
Yeah.
not
What's
necessary.
more important, girth or length?
Girth.
Thank God girth is to most people.
Yeah,
You
girth.
want a guy
Yeah,
to be
because
a
I
little
come.
chode.
No, I don't. I didn't say
Chode.
that. I did not.
You
say
want enough
that.
length, and because like the
I'm not coming from you pounding the back of my fucking cervix.
The-
It's
the-
more
what-
of like the
you want the G spot.
The G
and
spot, yes.
it's about the location of the penis
angle too.
and
baby.
angle
Write Jimmy, write
rubbing
this down.
against the spot.
Write
Fix
this
your
down.
angles of your penis. That's what
Yeah.
you need to do.
So knowing the angles is
Well, mine is.
That's
curved,
why
like
geometry is
pirate
important.
I mean, it
sword.
kind of depends on the girl.
He was
though.
like a pirate's art. He got a curve.
Yeah, like a scimitar.
That's what it looks like.
Like a half pipe.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Jafar.
Get wider at the top.
It does.
Oh.
Like an Alibaba sword. like Aladdin would use to fight Jafar.
Prince Ali, fabulous he, Alibaba. Wow.
This is fucking stupid.
Oh, I love this show.
Let me run. Let me eat that magic carpet.
What if a guy has a micro penis, but he's really good at foreplay?
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I don't need. It doesn't need to be a dick.
Dude, one of my favorite. Like, I'm. Are you good at eating pussy? You're not that good.
I
Dude,
like to say so.
I like to say so.
I don't know.
It doesn't-
I like to think I am. I enjoy doing it. Some guys are like,
I love it. I love
yeah.
it.
Some guys like don't do it.
Because
It's
like I'm also
what?
like I don't need to toot my own horn here, but I'm like pretty good at it, and I'm like patient and like
I feel like most guys that like doing it are good at it.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is like you have to like doing it. You have to know where the things are.
I don't even know, but here's the thing:
I had
if
a girl
you're
squirt in my mouth one time. That was
Yes!
I was pretty proud of myself.
That's pretty
Jimmy,
sweet.
put that on your dating apps.
write that down.
Just all my bios. I made a girl squirt in my mouth once.
Yes.
Write that down.
I just think of like when you're getting the water during like Pee Wee football, they're just like spraying it. And that's Jimmy just like, good for you, boy.
Like a Gatorade bottle.
I don't even like. Listen, I've never heard a dude straight up say, "I'm not good at eating pussy." But even if you don't like eating pussy, you should at least condition yourself to like doing it. Otherwise, you don't have a prayer in 2025. You just don't.
Like making a girl come with your mouth is like, or your hands. Like I just watched Baby Girl, and like,
oh, you're
yeah,
way mean. I'm like, that's hands are usually.
Yeah, hands are like a
Or
a
anything.
No, yes,
part.
yeah.
So like,
As long as it's attached to me, like I'm not cocky. Like yes, fine, I'll take it. Good, great.
I have like a very specific memory, like with a
I thought you were gonna say method.
no, a very specific memory of like a woman that I was with, and we started like just making out in the kitchen, and then I started fingering her and just like made her come in the kitchen, and like remembering her like having the orgasm, like pounding the counter,
Like
and I was like,
brothers.
dude, it was kind of yeah, and it was
Dale
awesome.
sucking up
And
in
so
his
like
mouth, the chicks one, the dudes one.
I love a surprise, like, hey, we're having a hot moment, and I'm gonna get you off, and then like being willing to just walk away and be like, I'm good.
I love a surprise come.
Who doesn't love a surprise come?
Who doesn't?
Didn't even see it coming.
Didn't even.
Thanks for coming to Cleveland, America.
It's not a serious place.
Bye.